started hairdressing a year out after school. My mum is also a hairdresser, so I was around it as a child growing up. And when I left school, Mum didn't really care and Dad didn't care what I got into. It was more so just that I had a career to fall back on or some sort of qualification. And I tried uni and it wasn't for me, and I said to Mum, I'm going to do hair, and she goes, don't do it. She said, don't do it. It's long hours, you're on your feet. But I persisted anyway, and I started my apprenticeship and I actually trained as a colorist. And then it was only after I had my kids that I wanted to pivot and have something that was a little bit more flexible for me. And that's when I went down the styling route, and I just kind of started practicing and working on my craft and really enjoying it. And word of mouth kind of happened, and this is where I am. I suppose I've always loved doing hair, especially from when I started my apprenticeship, but more so as my career progressed, I kind of got more into styling and seeing other hairdressers in the industry who were very inspiring. I love their type of work and I just wanted to learn, and I find that I'm constantly learning and I'll constantly do new courses with different people or kind of find out the way that they do things and kind of change and pivot the way I learn to take on different aspects from other people. So I'd say I'm a bit of a hybrid hairdresser in that I've learned from so many different industry professionals, and I've taken bits and pieces from each of them and made it my own. I would say that my styling is quite structured but still effortless. All of my styling has a certain aesthetic to it and it holds its shape really beautifully, but I still find that it does have that effortless feel and movement to each of my styles. Signature styles, I would definitely say, is ponytail for me. People often say that they can recognize my ponytail on an Instagram feed, which is really lovely to know that that's what I'm kind of known for. Definitely glam waves and my signature sort of bridal bun are my three things that I get asked for a lot of. My probably biggest tip for on your wedding day and picking your hairstyle is you still want to feel like you. I think it's really easy to get caught up in the moment and look at a picture and think that's what I want, but I think you still need to feel like you and be your best version of yourself. You still want to feel comfortable in your own skin and nothing that's going to make you feel different or make you question what you're doing. So my biggest thing when brides come to me on the wedding trial is part your hair where you always normally like to part it is a big one. Day to day, you part it where you like to wear it. So I think on your wedding day, it should be exactly the same. Don't change your part just because you like the photo that you're looking at. Another one is wear your hair how you normally like to wear it. So if you're a person that normally likes to pull their hair up on top of their head, do a style that is a little bit higher, because whether or not you realize day to day, you will pull your hair in a certain spot that makes you look the most aesthetically pleasing. So on your wedding day, I always think that's really important, is to whether or not you're always a low bun kind of person or a high bun, wear your hair exactly the same way. Let me just make it a more enhanced and prettier version, because I think it still makes you feel comfortable in your own skin without questioning what you've chosen. I think picking a hairdresser based on the type of work they produce is really important, not just because they're available for your day, but really taking the time to look through their social media or their reviews and kind of get a feel for their aesthetic and see if it is the right fit for you. And picking someone based on the work that they create is really important, because you want someone there that's specializes in a certain way that they like to do hair, and you don't want to pick someone just because they're available and be underwhelmed by what they're creating on the day. You want to pick them because you love the work that they love to do.